Well, I would describe it as this camp where we put on a production the last 2 days. We do musicals, all different kinds of musicals, whether they're on Broadway or not. And it's just this big group of people that love each other and will make you feel good about yourself, no matter what situation you're in. It's a really fun place to be. I love PAA. The teachers just make it so amazing. They have all these fun activities and games, and their classes are always the greatest part. They would say probably it makes me really, it makes me more fun to be around, because when I come home from PAA, I'm always smiling and thinking about all the great things we did and all my friends, and so it just makes me a better person to be around. So like I said, I wasn't the most outgoing person, but with all my acting classes, I've learned that I don't really care what people think about me anymore, because PAA made me feel like I could do anything and I could be amazing.
And now I have the cake. Yes, I went to the doctor. Dr. gave her the leg, and he told the son of today. Now,
you assure you keep. Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come smiling through. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dream that you wish will come true.
PAA is nothing like regular school. PAA is better. It can help you to be so kind and help others. At first, I knew almost nothing about sound tech or the tech crew, and a teacher helped explain what to do to me. And I was able to hang lights and help put on a show. The one thing that makes PAA worth to coming back time and again is that I feel as if I mean something at PAA. And I feel as if I played an important part in this show as a sound tech.
Welcome to Harvard. What you want, what you want, what you want is right in front of you, in front of you. What you want, what you want, what you want is right in front of you, in front of you. What you want, what you want, what you want, what you want.
In other aspects of my life, I would say PAA has, outside of PAA, it's just made me a better person, because I was a very shy person when I came into PAA, and when I went out, I was just really happy and I was really positive, and I wanted to talk to everybody. There wasn't one person I didn't want to say hello to or be positive to. And I feel it's an amazing program. There isn't anyone that would hurt anybody. Everyone is very loving, and PAA is just a great place to be. I've been taught teamwork by I've learned that one person can't do a show. They just can't. They need the tech crew, they need the costumers, they need the sets, they need every person in this program to help, and everyone is important. There's no person that is less important than anyone else. I have learned that's cool. It's just PAA in general is very cool because it is just a very loving place, and I think if you are kind of low, because I was sometimes, and I would go to PAA the next day and I would feel so much better about myself. I just want to say that PAA is a great place, and if you haven't been to PAA yet, you definitely should come. I think it's great.
and they pop the red balloons. The bats in the time they bring the ants. When you bend over, they split your pants.
I used to, when I did my first show, the girl who I was not happy with my part. I got ensemble because I did not realize how amazing some people were. And I always said, oh, I wish I was that girl who played Dorothy. And now that if I get ensemble, I really don't care because I know I've had fun. The first year I did it, I was mad and I didn't necessarily want to do it anymore. And then I came here and I realized that it can be fun no matter what part you play. I've learned that everyone's important. There's no small actors. There are no small parts, only small actors, and that people need each other. There can't be, if one person's missing from the ensemble, then the whole show gets screwed up. It's fun, and there's great people. I think the people are really the ones who make me come back because I have my best friend I met here, and this is some of the only time I get to see her, and not to mention all my other friends. This is like, the people are just amazing. The teachers are great. The kids are so nice. The tech people are great, and it's just a great environment. PAA is what I call my happy place. It's where I come to get away from life and to get away from the bad things in life. So it's been amazing, and it's been the most fun that I've ever had.
In this room here are the luminous lollies for eating in bed at night. And in that room there, the exploding sweets for whenever we start a fight. In this room here are the rock candy mine, they say it's 3 miles deep. And in that room there are the marshmallow pillows you'll munch when you just can't sleep. Little room, big room, high room, low room, 1700 candy showroom, small room.
My story was when I went to Peru, I went to here because it's more better in here in Colorado. I went here because my dad worked here, and then I was in a school called Field Elementary, and there was a teacher called Miss Patricia, and she said you can act to 101 Dalmatians from Performance Arts Academy. And then, but that was before, yeah. And then I act in 101 Dalmatians. Then I like that act. Then I put on, and then I do another act called The Little Mermaid. No, it was Peter Pan, and I do that also. And then I did The Little Mermaid, and then the Susie Call, and then this, Willy Wonka. I love about PAA, like, we act, dance, sing, and that's so much fun to be an actor. They make me self-assured, yeah. They make me happy, excited, so much fun. They teach you how to be you, how to be yourself, or how to sing, act, and dance. I love PAA, and that's why I take 3 buses to get here. It takes me 3 hours to PAA because I wake up at 6, and at 7 I have to go to the bus. And at 8, I have to take another bus, and at 8:45, I'm in here. My mom and dad, they like to me go to PAA because I'm good in acting and singing and dancing. My favorite thing is I met friends, and now with my friend called Emily. Yeah, I invited her to be here because it is fun. She's from my school. They help me more to practice English. They making me more confident.
He won't touch a flower, a leaf, or a green. He's carnivorous, monster-eating machine. Hide when you see him, run when you hear him.
as life. Run for your life.
I would describe PAA as just a really fun learning experience. You get to learn how to act if you like to do that. You get to express yourself, have fun. Or if you prefer more computer type stuff, you can do stuff in tech, learn how all the lights and sound, all that stuff is run in a theater, and it's pretty fun. So before PAA, I used to have a whole bunch of stage fright. I didn't really like to talk to people. Now I talk to people a whole bunch more, and I don't feel uncomfortable getting up and doing presentations in school and stuff like that. I think I've learned by being in a community like PAA, I guess how to make friends that you wouldn't make friends with normally, because in PAA they force you to talk with people that you normally probably wouldn't talk to, and then you usually end up being friends with them.
In my pond, if this old frog can go, will we time had wings on the call? 'Cause out there somewhere someone's gonna love ya, warts and all. Tell 'em, kids! Somewhere out there, we don't know where, someone will care. They're gonna love ya, warts and all.
One thing I've learned about teamwork and community is that it really can do a lot, because I've never done a show on a 2-week schedule before. This is my first time I've done a show on that sort of limited amount of time. And the amount of things that this group of people can do in such a short amount of time really shows how much teamwork can produce. And for a community, just being able to be around this group of people, like even with the younger kids, because even though we don't do the actual show together for this camp, we get to spend time with them, so that's really cool. Something that makes it different is that PAA really tries to, I guess, bring everyone together while still keeping people within like different age ranges. So like there's the show for the younger kids and then the show for the older kids. And the way that I've done it in other shows is that it's either everyone in the same show or the younger kids don't have a show at all. So then we either don't really get to know the younger kids or they're always there and we have to spend more time trying to control them than actually rehearsing. So one thing that's different is just how it works with the kids, I guess. It does make it really cool because the classes they sort of complement the show, and the way it works at school is it's an elective that you take that's completely separate from the actual show. So they don't really complement each other at all, and you need to like get graded for it, and it's a hassle. But here it all just sort of comes together, so that's cool.
Always tells the truth. Bamboo comes from a bamboo shoot. Rooted comes from a rooted root. It's our funniest fruit. And Toad looks funny. Toad looks funny. You do look funny. I know. Toad looks funny in a bathing suit.
I've had a lot of fun at PAA because I've met a lot of new friends, and it's just pushed me out of my comfort zone in a good way, and I've done a bunch of things that I never thought I would get to do, and it's been a blast. I've learned a lot about teamwork and community this week. I learned that whatever you're doing, you probably need a partner for it, and you learn to trust them and depend on them, and if sorry, I learned that you really, with trust and teamwork, you make a lot of amazing friends that way. So I feel like I am so part of a community with this group. I'm very accepted. We talk about friendship and humility and a bunch of other amazing things, and I think that it's really important because it helps people who may not understand those words completely really get to know what it means and apply it into their personal life. So I think that's pretty cool. I think that this Performing Arts Academy experience will definitely help me get out of my comfort zone and conquer a lot more that I'm nervous about doing. Something that would make me want to come back to Performing Arts Academy would be that no matter how anxious or upset you're feeling that day, coming here will always lift your spirits because everyone's so kind and uplifting. My parents are a fan of PAA because there's great communication between them and everything's pretty laid out and set in stone and there's not many changes in schedule, so they like that. They really like that whenever I get in the car at the end of the day, I'm always smiling and having a good time.
Can you feel my love tonight? The misty evening brings the world for once in perfect harmony with all its living things.
PAA helps me learn better in school by talking on the stage. It helps me talk in front of the class better. My parents like me doing this because they think it's a good opportunity for me to make more friends and have fun. The one thing that would be worthwhile to come back to do this because it's just really fun. I just can't help it. I need to come back.
Happiness is morning and evening, daytime and nighttime too.
For happiness is anyone and anything at all that's loved by you.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.